Howdy, folks. Yeah, hi everyone. Hi, we're now live. And in today's stream, we will be talking about the announcement of a Netflix cartoon based on Sonic the Hedgehog. This is only just been announced today, maybe like a couple of hours ago. So it's very, very, very new. Very new news. Yeah, so it's not out yet. It's all we've had at this point is just the announcement. We've just been told, hey, this is coming. That's really it. A lot of the information is kind of vague at this point. So what we'll be discussing is kind of like what we might expect, that kind of jazz, and just share what you think. First of all, I want to know, is anyone here actually a Sonic fan? I'd like to know how many Sonic fans we've got in this chat, because those are the opinions that I'm most interested in. I've not seen Sonic fans' reactions yet, so I'm kind of like, what do they think? Okay, so you got Scary Baker. I love Sonic, always played it on DS. Awesome. GFK, I'm a Sonic fan. Cameron, I like Sonic. I'm not obsessed, but the games are fun. Awesome. So for me, I grew up with a Sega Master System that had the original Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's probably my only game experience, and I had that when I was maybe like 6 or 7 or something, maybe even younger. I remember briefly playing Sonic 2006 on an Xbox and not enjoying it. Yeah, that's about as much Sonic gaming experience I've had. But I'm a huge fan of the 90s Sonic cartoon, Sonic Sat AM. Okay, so that's pretty much my background when it comes to Sonic. Ethan, I'm not a die-hard fan, just a viewer. Okay, Cameron, my first Sonic game was Sonic Rush on DS. Oh, you've just reminded me. I have played other Sonic games because me and a friend, we played the Sonic Mega Collection. So we played things like Sonic Racer, the Sonic Racing game. There's a Sonic Fighting game, and like it was just so awful. Basically, I've mainly played the original and the bad games. So yeah, that's as far as my experience goes. I remember there was a time where Sonic Adventure was a big thing on Game Boys or DS's. I can't remember, but like I remember they were a big thing, and I had to go at that. But yeah, very, very small experience when it comes to gaming Sonic. Oh, mobile games, that's a good point as well. I have played, I think is it called Sonic Dash? Or Sonic Run, something like, it's like a running Sonic game. I've played that on mobile. That's kept me busy for a little bit. So basically, I'm a very, very casual Sonic fan. Most of my passion goes towards Sonic Sat AM. That's pretty much it, really. Sonic, like I said, Sonic Adventure, I don't remember it, but yeah. Which is saying a lot, because Sonic was like, when I was a kid, Sonic was just starting to like boom, like its success was like really out there. But I was a bit too young at the same time when it was introduced. And when the franchise was really starting to build, I was a bit too young, so it kind of went over my head. I just liked playing the original on my Sega Master System. One sec. Just trying to catch up with chat. Cameron, my first Xbox 360 game was Sonic 06 and Halo 3. Awesome. Purple Boy, or is it Purple B01? You're the first YouTuber to respond to me via stream. Aw, that's lovely. Ethan, what is your least favorite Sonic content? Sonic content? I don't know. Because I've rarely experienced much Sonic. I remember getting really annoyed at the Sonic. I think it's called Sonic R, the Sonic racing game that was on Sonic's Mega Collection. I remember getting really annoyed at that. The friend I was playing with found it hilarious, but I was just getting frustrated at the mechanics. So yeah, we should definitely dive into this announcement though. To give a bit of context, this is what's been reported in an article from Den of Geek. Sonic the Hedgehog is getting a new series, Sonic Prime, set to debut on Netflix in 2022. It's very exciting news for fans of Sega's most popular character, but buried in the press release is a detail that might make this might make this the most way past cool Sonic series of all time. From the press release synopsis of the story, they say, the 24-episode animated adventure for kids, families, and longtime fans draws upon the keystones of the brand and features the blur of the video game fame in a high-octane adventure where the fate of a strange new multiverse rests in his gloved hands. Sonic's adventure is about more than a race to save the universe. It's a journey of self-discovery and redemption, where a fate of a strange new multiverse rests in his gloved hands. Okay, so the Sonic of this series will be traveling to different universes. This isn't totally new for the franchise, as the plot of the most recent Sonic movie had the blue blur traveling from his world to our own, with an Easter egg map of different worlds he could travel to as well. This opens up some exciting story territory for the series, especially if it's going to interact with Sonic's past. So everything I just said there, that was just pretty much from the Den of Geek article. That's not my thoughts. I'll go over my thoughts. Okay. So first of all, I'm glad the show is about a different multiverse, because the exciting thing about the Sonic franchise is the wide range of dimensions and worlds that each level develops. It's one of the reasons why the 2019 live-action film, as much as I enjoyed it, was kind of lacking in inspiration. I'm excited to see what this multiverse could be like and what it'll offer. 24 episodes is also a reasonable length for a show, especially if it wants to focus on one standalone arc of its own. Anything shorter could be underwhelming, and anything longer would set the risk of the show overstaying its welcome. Also, the fact that the showrunners are wanting to highlight that this series won't be just adventure-driven, it'll also be about redemption and self-discovery, indicates that they want to make a cartoon with substance and development, rather than just a constant, mindless action and gags. Sega themselves will be apparently involved too, so they can protect the legacy of the character, as they can serve as consultants. They know Sonic and his world more than anyone, so it's cool they're on board. However, there's a couple red flags. They may be a little concerned about the direction that's being taken. This announcement was made just after Sonic's voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, was let go from his job. Who was going to replace him? Will there be any good? My fear is that Netflix will just cast Ben Schwartz or some random celebrity, which would be really insulting to Roger and the voice acting industry in general. The showrunners have also stated that the cartoon will be for kids, families, and long-time Sonic fans, which is quite a mixed demographic when you take into account the fact that this franchise has been going on since, I think, the 80s or early 90s. So I'm a little afraid that the show won't be sure who to target itself towards. Will it be too juvenile for adult Sonic fans or too mature for kids? It's possible to please both of these crowds. I know. Like the live-action Sonic prove that. But it's a tricky rope to walk when making that balance. And I hope Netflix know what they're doing. So what I want to ask you now is, what do you think of Sonic Prime based on everything I've just explained? I'm not going to be answering questions unrelated to Sonic Prime. It's like if you're here to ask me stuff not related to Sonic Prime, I want to keep a focus with a discussion. There's a lot of people that have come here to hear my thoughts on Sonic Prime and hear other people's thoughts on Sonic Prime. So let's focus on Sonic Prime. So based on everything I've just described and explained, what do you think? What does this sound fun to you? Cameron, Sonic Prime sounds like a fun idea. I like the idea of different dimensions. Maybe it could be used in the Sonic 2 movie. That's an interesting point. It could be linked to the live-action Sonic franchise. It could, but that also leans into my fear that they're just going to bring Ben Schwartz back in and not consider a professional voice actor. maybe a prequel. A prequel, yeah, that's... Maybe, I don't know, because the live-action Sonic film was technically a prequel in a sense, because it established the backstory for Sonic in its own unique way, so... So, Bowen, as long as the new voice acting is faithful to Roger and the OG Sega games, I feel like Sonic Prime can be Sega's version of Into the Spider-Verse, but that's a very tightrope to walk. Evan, I don't see how Sonic Prime can be about redemption since Sonic himself is pretty flawless character and did nothing wrong. Well, that's... You gotta remember, this has been its own thing, so there's a chance that they're gonna have a more flawed Sonic in this version. It's possible, and I mean, like, as far as I remember, I think the live-action Sonic, he had his own character flaws. I can't remember, though. That was like a year ago. Can't believe it's been a year since the live-action film. Damn, time goes by. So, yeah, Bowen says it sounds fun nonetheless. Awesome. Scary Baker, Sonic Prime sounds like a cool idea. I always like animated series and multiple dimensions. Weird Guy, hopefully they can make it so fans of Sonic can enjoy it as well as people who aren't familiar with the franchise. Yes, that, like I said, that is a concern. If you're going to appeal to both the fans and a wider demographic, you've got to find a balance. If you want to have both of those demographics, God, I need to be back in shot. If you want both of those demographics to watch your show, you've got to be careful about the line you go. So fingers crossed, they know what they're doing, and they're gonna find a way to appeal to both, because it is possible. It can be done. I'm not gonna denounce them and say, oh, they can't do this, because yeah, they can. It's just at this point we don't know. We don't know what the tone's gonna be like. We don't know what sense of humor it's gonna have. So it's a little vague at this point. Yeah, you're not going to really find much information at this stage because it's only been announced a couple of hours ago. So yeah, it's all very new at this point. So the next thing I want to ask you is, what excites you the most about Sonic Prime? Like, out of the things I've described and explained, what's the one thing you were like, ooh, I like the potential to that. So for me personally, I would say it's the multiverse aspect and what you can do with that with a TV show, because with a TV show it's like a different world every episode, and WandaVision has shown the potential for a multiverse style series, so wow. Cameron, I like that there is a new series. I enjoyed Sonic Boom series and the multiverse. I've not seen Sonic Boom. I know that was the last one that came out. When did that stop airing? When did Sonic Boom stop airing? Because I want to like work out how long it's been since a Sonic cartoon. GFK, I'm looking forward to Sonic Prime. Also, do you think they will bring in all the characters, not just Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Eggman, but also Shadow, Rouge, Silver, Blaze, and the other characters? I don't know at this point. But if they're going to try and link it to the live-action film, and the live-action film has been teasing bringing in all the other Sonic Universe characters, there's a chance. But at the same time, if they're wanting to appeal to a wide demographic, I don't think they're going to throw all these established characters right away into the series. If they do go with that route, I feel like they're going to have the characters like drip-fed into the show almost. Like, now and again, a new character will come in, a bit like Super Smash, like new challenger has entered, that kind of thing. Like now and again, we'll have a new, and like the team will build bigger and bigger. I feel like that's probably the best approach to that. So yeah, right. I'm just trying to catch up with chat now. Pat Brony, didn't we already had a Sonic series, Sonic Boom? Whatever happened to that? We've had loads of Sonic cartoons, more than you think. There's the Sonic Boom, Sonic Underground, Sonic Sat AM, Sonic the Hedgehog, which was like a very wacky, goofy one, and there was Sonic X as well. So there's been quite a lot of Sonic cartoons. Cameron, there could be an episode where Sonic goes to a dimension with the Sega Mega Drive graphics. Sonic would be like, what the hell is this world? Why is this world so blocky? That sounds... I like that. That's interesting. That kind of reminds me of, there's this new PS5 game called Astro's Playroom, and you go inside of a PS5, and all the mechanics of the PS5 are a different dimension. It's really cool, and I think you could probably do the same thing with Sonic. Like, Sonic goes into a Sega Mega Drive, or some kind of, it could be a Dreamcast even, goes inside and maybe like sees different art design. Yeah, I like that. That's exciting. Ooh, I'd like that. It kind of reminds me of, there's a Futurama episode with 3 different art styles. Like 3 different stories with 3 different art styles, and one of them is video game style. It's like 8-bit or 16-bit, and it's even framed like an old retro video game. And I feel like you could do this, you could do that with Sonic as well. It's like, could be cool, could be cool. So I think people are saying the Sonic boom ended in 2019. Wow, so it's not been too long. I feel like, yeah, that's not much of a gap, but Sonic boom started in 2013, so it was around for a bit of a while. Cool. Bowen. Multiverse stories are either a blast when well executed, like Spider-Verse, or fail miserably and are too convoluted, like Voltron, Legendary Defender. Personally, I've not seen enough multiverse projects to really have a grip on what can go right or what can go wrong. I think off the top of my head, the thing that could go really wrong with a multiverse series is having too much of a lore, having too many worlds, and having to keep up with it all. I feel like that could be a bit overwhelming, especially if the show is also wanting to target younger kids. That might get a bit too confusing for them, and they might want to stop watching because of that. So yeah, I think that's probably the only thing that could go wrong multiverse wise. Summon Water. Schwartz did a good job voicing Sonic in the movie, but I'm gonna miss Smith's voice for the rest of the franchise. Your opinion? I like Ben Schwartz as Sonic, but if you're gonna do a Sonic cartoon series and you're gonna replace a professional voice actor, replacing them with a celebrity, I think, is a bit of a middle finger to them and the industry. So yeah, I'm okay with Ben joining, but at the same time, that communicates something to the industry that I don't like, and I say that as a voice actor myself. So yeah, I'm sure whoever they pick is going to do a good job, because I can imagine they're going to audition loads and loads of actors, and they're going to have to pick someone really special because this is such an iconic character. So Pat Brony, did you ever have a chance to watch the Sonic movie with Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik? Also, are you looking forward to its sequel? I did. There's a review of it on my channel that goes into more detail. I remember enjoying it just fine. Like, it's a bit slow in places, and it's not as imaginative as it could have been, but I still found some charm to it, and it made me laugh quite a lot as well, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I probably might rewatch it this year, since it's been a year since I last watched it. I don't like to watch a movie straight after. I'd like to have a bit of a gap, at least a year gap, so I could watch it this year. Detective Pikachu, which is another video game inspired movie, that's another film I want to revisit this year as well. Purple, have you ever been Sonic for Halloween? No. Again, I wasn't that big of a Sonic fan as a kid. My jam as a kid was Pokemon, Digimon, Space Jam, that kind of stuff. Very 90s kind of stuff. Imagine if they went into a Sonic CD. That'd be cool, actually. Especially if the CD is designed to be like an entrance to a portal. That'd be sick. Cameron, Sonic could go to a dimension where dimension where he sees Mario running fast, saying, "Whoa, gotta go fast," and sees himself from another dimension with the red hat and collecting fire flowers. That'd be kind of cute, a nice little cameo. There might be a bit of licensing problems there, but I'm sure they'll find a way. It's Netflix. Jacob Below, here's one night where I got to tune into night stream because of a heavy snowstorm when my job is closed down. Oh no! Oh, sorry to hear that. Evan, I'm currently making a website about personal service to others. Maybe they could hire me as to be Sonic. You can, if you get a demo reel going, you can possibly audition. But I don't know how far in production they are. Purple, maybe Sonic Generations would be interesting for classic Sonic. Could be another dimension. Jigga below, I still have to watch the 2020 Sonic movie if I get around to seeing it. Those movies seem to give most people an inkling of hope for future video game film adaptations. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the live action film's not perfect, but it's at least fun. It's definitely at least fun. Okay, so back to Sonic Prime though. Would you prefer for this cartoon? Would you prefer if this? Okay, let me. Would you prefer Sonic Prime to be a self-aware comedy or a serious action show? Which would you lean? Personally, I'd go for both, but that's mainly because I really love Sonic Sat AM, because that kind of went for that route, and I think it worked. But I know maybe some Sonic fans are like, oh no, we want it to be serious, or some Sonic fans might be, oh well, no, I don't want it to be too serious. I want to have a laugh. So what do you want? Do you want it to be serious or funny? Let me know. Howdy Zelda. Yes, we're talking about Sonic Prime, which is it's a new Netflix cartoon that's just been announced a couple of hours ago. Cameron, which movie did you prefer, the Sonic movie or Detective Pikachu? I think I enjoyed Detective Pikachu more. Maybe? I don't know. It's been a while. Both. A lot of people are saying both. So, yeah, we're in agreement. This doesn't happen often in streams. Remember when I talked about the films I was looking forward to this year, and I was very alone because everyone was like, "We're not looking forward to this, Jam. These all sound weird." So yeah, we got a bit of. It seems like the common thing is everyone's wanting both. Okay, Evan, a mix of both. I mean, the first two seasons of Voltron Legendary Defender were pretty good because they balanced the comedy and drama well. Yeah, it's possible to make that balance. It is very possible, and I hope Netflix realized that. And like, seeing as the immediate response from most of you was like both. That's possibly the routes they want to go then. That is possibly the route they want to take. Jacob below, I did see Detective Pikachu and enjoyed it quite a bit, and that's coming from someone who never really was a Pokemon fanatic. That was one of the things I will compliment about Detective Pikachu, is that it was able to appeal to both Pokemon fans and average cinema goers. That was one of the best things about it. You didn't need to be a Pokemon fan, but being a Pokemon fan made you twice more excited for all the different cameos and all the different things. Yeah. Zelda, I've seen Sonic cartoons when I was younger. I was 3 when the Sonic X English dub was aired. I think I was like a young teenager when Sonic X came out, which does bring me on to my next question. So, there's a lot of Sonic animated series out there. Which one do you think is the best out of them all, and the one that Sonic Prime has to reach the standards of? So, what I mean by that is, like, what's on the highest pedestal when it comes to Sonic animated series? What's the thing that Sonic Prime has to be just as good as? Okay, so we got Cameron saying Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, okay. And seeing as that was the last one, there's a big chance it could be like Sonic Boom as well, so you never know. Purple, I love Sonic Underground. My siblings always pretended to play in our garden with me as Sonic going under the trampoline. That's adorable. Yeah, Sonic. I remember Sonic Underground quite well. I remember watching that on school day mornings. Sonic Underground. I didn't remember anything to the show. I just remember that really catchy theme. Sonic X. Ooh, it seems that a lot of people are saying Sonic X. We're getting a lot of Sonic X so far. Cool. That's interesting. Because like I've seen a bit of a mixed response before, but so far on this stream we've got a lot of people saying Sonic X. Okay, so if a lot of you were saying, Jacob Lowe, well, I'm not the most familiar with Sonic, but I would watch the 2000 series with my sister on Saturday mornings. You might be referring to Sonic X? Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people are saying Sonic X. So what I want to know then is, what is it about Sonic X do you think Sonic Prime needs to recapture or follow in the footsteps of? What was it about Sonic X that made it the best of the cartoons and that Sonic Prime has to almost compete with? Yeah, I know Sonic X is an anime. Yeah, but it still counts as an animated series. I grew up with it, but I don't remember any of it. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it. It's probably going quite far back a bit. So yeah, what did you like about Sonic X? And what do you think Sonic X should? And what do you think Sonic Prime should take from Sonic X? Is what I'm trying to say. Zelda has funny moments, so a sense of humor. Socialist Yorkshire Daddy, have I missed much? We've been going on for about half an hour now, so you might have missed a bit. But for a bit of context, we're talking about Sonic Prime, which is it's just been announced today. It's a Netflix cartoon series based on Sonic. It's only been announced, and it's only been announced a couple of hours ago. JFK, basically everything except for the human characters, especially Chris. I heard that the human characters in Sonic X weren't very likable. I heard that when the live action film came out, a lot of people were comparing it to Sonic X and saying it's like Sonic X but without Chris. So I get it. Sega, the more serious tone, the characterizations, and shonen vibe and art style. So it sounds like, okay. So it sounds like we're getting a bit of a mix here, but like some people are saying they want the humor and the seriousness of Sonic X, as well as the characterizations. And it sounds like you're saying you want the anime art style to kind of be there, which is possible because a lot of Western cartoons nowadays are wanting to be influenced by anime, so it's possible. It's possible. It could be like an isekai. We all know we need more of those. It has a bit of an isekai kind of narrative. Jacob, from what I remember about Sonic X, I think it was best at balancing humorous moments along with the action drama. Okay, so it seems like Sonic X is a decent template for Sonic Prime at this stage in the chat. Evan, note to Shorners, never listen to the fans. Kidding. I don't know, the fans helped inspire a better design for live action Sonic. I don't know. Socialist Yorkshire Daddy, I thought the second Sonic cartoon, the one before Sonic Underground, was the best one. That was Sonic Sat AM, and that's my personal favourite. I love Sonic Sat AM. I've done a video on my top 5 favourite episodes of Sonic Sat AM if you want to know my deeper thoughts on that, but I think that's a really good show when it comes to it develops this very dystopian, dark world, but it also has a really great sense of humour and a lot of imagination, fantastic world building, and you love the characters except for one. I think it seems to be a running thing in Sonic cartoons. There's always one character you're not gonna like. Cameron, have you seen the 90s Sonic movie? I have. Yes, I have actually. Yeah, I remember watching that when the live action film was coming out. I checked it out, and yeah, it's pretty fun actually. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I enjoyed it fine. I did find some things to appreciate about it. The princess is awful, but everything else is very reminiscent of the actual game. And it's very rare to see any kind of like animation or film adaptation that resembles the original game that much. Yeah. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Jacob, Western media being influenced by anime is definitely a positive, but that reminds me, has anyone seen the CGI film adaptation of Loop on the Third that came out last year? I got to purchase it for streaming, and I quite enjoyed it. Its art style translated miraculously well. Yeah, I've seen the trailer, but I can't seem to access it. that's one of the biggest problems when it comes to anime releases in the UK. It's all luck. But yeah, okay, so Purple is saying maybe keep them for character development. Okay, Zelda. Sonic Boom is number 2 at the top Sonic cartoons. Okay. Socialist Yorkshire Daddy. I hope Attack on Titan ends having a lasting impact on cartoons everywhere because it's a masterpiece in terms of plot and subtext. We need to get back to Sonic Prime. There's going to be people watching this wanting me to talk about Sonic Prime. We're going into the anime area now. Okay, so the next thing I want to ask is, okay, so Sonic Prime is going to be produced by Man of Action Entertainment, the studio behind Big Hero 6, the series. I think they did Avengers the Assemble cartoon, Ben 10, Ultimate Spider-Man. These are all shows I've not seen personally, so I don't know what to work of. Have any of you seen Man of Work's cartoons before? If so, do you trust Man of Work with a Sonic cartoon, and why? Emphasis on why. Don't just say yes. Tell me why. So yeah, Man of Work. I've had a lot of people telling me to check out their stuff, actually, particularly Ben 10. A lot of stuff they've made I just don't tend to watch. Okay, so Jacob below. I have seen some of these shows, like the Big Hero 6 series. I think it did a really good job. Okay, so would you trust them with a Sonic series? Do you think they could? Do they have any qualities you think would work well into a Sonic series? I think the closest thing I've seen to their work would be clips of the Big Hero 6 cartoon. I saw the one with Gordon Ramsay making a cameo, so that's the closest I know about their work. Okay, we've got some answers now. So Cameron, I've seen Ultimate Spider-Man, and as long as they keep the heart and spirit from the older cartoons, I trust them. So you want the heart and spirit of something like Ultimate Spider-Man. So from what you've said, it definitely sounds like you want them to have the soul of what they've done before carry through into this Sonic cartoon. So again, I'll just ask that question again. So the show is being made by Man of Action Entertainment, the studio behind Big Hero 6, the series, Ben 10, Ultimate Spider-Man, shows that I've personally never watched. Have you seen Man of Work's cartoons before? If so, do you trust them with a Sonic cartoon, and why? Jacob below, I think it has a shot at doing it successfully. You could definitely go. You could definitely go with worse. They definitely know how to successfully do action sections and be calm with more subtle moments and be pretty good at working it comedy. Okay. And the thing is that I've mainly got from you all is that you really want something that's a mix of comedy and serious. And I feel the same. And it sounds like Man of Action's work does that. This is all sounding very promising. This is sounding very, very promising. Purple, please make 90 Sonic from different dimensions. It might be interesting for Sonic to meet other versions of himself. Like, because I know the design's been worked a few times, the voice has changed quite a lot. So there are little nuanced differences between these Sonics. So maybe there'll be an episode where there's a bunch of Sonics all together. Could work. So Jacob below, I'm willing to give Man of Works a chance. Like I said, there are worse decisions you could go with. So it seems that people who have seen Man of Works action, they say, yeah, we trust them. I'm going to take your word for it because I've not seen any of their stuff. So the last thing I want to ask you guys is, seeing as Roger Craig Smith has been let go from the role of Sonic the Hedgehog, who do you want to replace him? So for me personally, I'll say Jaleel White. I say bring back Jaleel White as Sonic. But that might be just nostalgia talking. At the same time, I'm aware that he's much older now, so maybe his voice is going to be different, but I just love his Sonic so damn much. I really want him to come back as Sonic. I really want it. But I know that Netflix are probably going to get someone else. I know. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Cameron, the voice of Sonic in a live-action movie, should voice him in the series. That's Ben Schwartz, and I'm not against him doing it, but at the same time, if they do cast him, and I've said this several times in the stream, if they do cast him, I think it's a little insulting to Roger Craig Smith and the voice acting industry if they replace a professional voice actor with a Hollywood star. And Viva would agree with me as well on this. She's a more active voice actor than me, and that's the kind of thing that would wind her the hell up. Where am I in the chat now? I've lost now. Purple. Try making a new original antagonist. Yeah, we're just talking about the voice for Sonic at the moment. Evan, maybe James Arnold Taylor. Ooh, sorry, I have no idea what Sonic sounds like. No, you mentioned James Arnold Taylor. I can imagine. Yeah, he's got this cheeky side to some of his characters, and I feel like that. But he's also got this mature side. But my only fear is that he might sound too old for Sonic. I'm not sure. What does everyone else think? Jason Griffith to return, and if that can't happen, then someone who sounds like him. Ooh, and another Jason Griffith from Zelda. Zelda says, get Jason Griffith back. He's my favorite from the games. Interesting. Okay. Please bring back the guy from Sonic Gen. Jacob, but if it's not, he's not. Whoa. Yeah, so if he's not available, Jeremy Sharder. Oh, yes. He's, I think isn't Jeremy the voice of Finn from Adventure Time? Is it him? Or is he the voice of Steven Universe? I get them mixed up. Yeah, I think people are agreeing that James Arnold Taylor would be a good Sonic. But yeah, remind me, Jeremy Sharder, is he Steven Universe or is he Finn? Don't see who he is, say which one. Steve, alright, see, it's Finn. Yes, I'm on board for that. The guy who does Finn as Sonic, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it'd be more challenging for him as well, because he can take the energy and the youthfulness of Finn and kind of like add a bit more edge to it. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I think those are all the questions I pretty much have. Does anyone have any questions about my thoughts on Sonic Prime before I go? Any at all? I've got to. At the moment I'm trying to get. I've just finished the Puppet Panic review of Muppets 2011. I've just finished it, and I'm trying to get it on YouTube, but YouTube keeps blocking it, so I keep having to cut stuff. That's what I'm mainly doing at the moment. So I have to get back to that after this stream. Right, trying to keep up. So, Jacob below, I saw a comment earlier saying that they should keep the soundtrack from the 90s. Do you have any specific thoughts on the music? Well, looking at the logo, it's got a very neon pastel design to Prime, so I can imagine very, very electronic music, and I mean like proper electronic, like almost cyberpunk-esque. That's what I'm hearing when I look at the logo. So that's the kind of music I'm thinking would come to air. Zelda, have you ever heard of Sonic Mania? I think I have. I know there's a lot of different Sonic game collections, and I can't remember them. Cameron, are you hoping for Amy or Knuckles to be in the series? I don't really have much of an attachment to either of them because I don't really remember their cartoons that well, if I'm honest. Yeah. Or Tails. Yeah, Tails has definitely got to be in there, yeah. Evan, is it because of the length of the review? It probably is. It came out as 19 minutes, but after making all these cuts, it's about 17 minutes. But like I said, the reason it's not going up is because it keeps getting blocked. A lot of the clips are kind of long, and it's annoying because I need to show the whole clip to give context. Below, does anyone think there's any specific composer we should refer to? If we're going for like electronic style music, I don't know, because everyone I would have in mind would be way too underground for them to be like, yeah, I'm doing Sonic Prime. Someone like Aphex Twin or Tangerine Dream or something like that, or Kraftwerk. Purple, do you think Sonic will attempt to defeat all Eggmen? I don't know what that means, sorry. I really don't, sorry. Right, I should definitely head off now. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. It's the first time I've ever done something like this where we all get together and we talk about some kind of news. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the format, and I hope I kept it entertaining as much as I could. Yeah. So cheerio.